Thanks for watching Numbskull News, and today I'm going to discuss the biggest brands in the DFW Metroplex. I did a video kind of like this several months ago, last summer, but it was half-ass. I didn't like it. So I redid it, and actually from June until January. So around a 6-month period. I'm a UPS driver. I go into all kinds of different neighborhoods delivering a ton of stuff, mostly in northern Fort Worth area. And so what I've done, I've been collecting what I call impressions. So made a list. Every time I see some kind of paraphernalia from a university, sports paraphernalia, I record it. And that could be a flag hanging off someone's house, one of those driveway markers with the address, and whatever school colors, decorative stones or bricks. I've seen all that. Welcome mats, you name it, I record it. And not just that. Someone comes to the door to sign for a package or something, and they're wearing, a Baylor shirt or something. That's an impression. I record that. People have bumper stickers or little, the little school symbol. Some of them are kind of cool. Little school symbol that are like chrome on the back of their car. I'll record that. So every impression that I saw for 6 months, I wrote down. And a lot of different brands appear, which was kind of surprising. So this is the list. Let's get into it. And to no one's surprise, TCU, come on. It's Fort Worth. 81 different impressions from June to January. Texas Tech, very strong number 2 with 62 impressions. Texas A&M, I didn't think they were this highly represented still in DFW, but they are. Texas comes in at number 4 with 48, and Oklahoma rounding up the top 5 with 40. That's not a surprise. It's not a surprise. The rest of the top 10, Oklahoma State has 18 impressions. Now, you notice there's a big gap here, right? So you have Oklahoma with 40, then Oklahoma State with 18, and it goes down from there. However, you got to understand, I'm just in like a certain section of Fort Worth, northwest of Fort Worth. Several different routes at times I cover, but that's, like I said, it's only a small percentage of the entire DFW. But so is it scientific? Kind of, kind of, sort of scientific. But still, if you think about it, just in that northwest corridor of Fort Worth, 18 impressions for Oklahoma State. That's quite a bit. Number 7, UNT, University of North Texas, the Mean Green, 15. And this shouldn't shock you. I mean, Texas, we love our schools. We love our teams. Speaking of which, Baylor at number 8 with 13. And Nebraska with 10. Boy, there's still Nebraska fans out there. And Alabama, a hell of a lot of winning in the last 15, 20 years. They got fans in DFW. Number 11, Kansas with 8. Kansas State with 7. So, some nice representation from the Kansas schools here in DFW. LSU with 7. Not bad. Arkansas, the Razorbacks with 7. I've always seen a little bit of Arkansas stuff for the most of my life around here. But now I know. There is a nice contingent of fans here. And at 15, Ohio State with 6 and Michigan with 5. Finally, the Big Ten get on board in the DFW Metroplex. And that's still pretty healthy. It's their biggest brand, so it shouldn't shock anybody that that's who's here. Number 17, Tarleton. As I said, we love our schools here in Texas. They had 4 impressions in that time period. SMU with 4. This may shock you a little bit, but if I was running routes in Dallas proper, that would be significantly higher. And also remember, in the Metroplex, SMU's been kind of nothing for a while. TCU's been on the rise for like 20 years. So give SMU a little bit more time as a power conference member and have some success, they'll be fine. Number 19, Georgia with 4. And at 20, USC also with 4. We got a lot of people moving here from California. You're going to see more representation from the state of California a little bit later on the list. Now, to round out the last of the top 35, all these teams have between 3 and 2 impressions apiece, but you have to think about that. It's only, like I said, it's only a part of Fort Worth that I see and do. You know, around my house and around my neighborhood, I've also recorded those impressions, but that's still only a fraction of the entirety of the DFW Metroplex. So when BYU has 3, that's pretty damn good. Notre Dame with 3. Or how about this? Clemson with 3. There's no Florida State. Not a lot of ACC teams around here, actually. But Clemson still has some love. At 24, Iowa with 3. At 25, Iowa State with 2. And Big 12, another Big 12 team. West Virginia also with 2. Colorado with 2. That one kind of surprised me. I thought I would see a little bit more, but they left the Big 12. They came back, and Coach Prime has got them going. It's going to take a little bit more time to increase their brand value here in DFW. Colorado State with 2. That was shocking. I don't know why. I have no clue that they kind of have a small contingent of fans here. Weird. Stephen F. Austin has 2 impressions at number 29. That shouldn't be shocking. Just like Sam Houston, like I said, takes the schools. 31, Boise State with 2. Liberty's got 2. Penn State's got 2. At number 34 is Oregon, and then Navy with 2. It was weird with the service academies because around here you see a lot of Marine stickers, Navy stickers, bumper stickers, things like that, or Army stuff. But most of that is not really sports related. It's veterans who have served, and they proudly put out there that, hey, Marines, Army, Navy, Air Force, they're proud of their service. But it doesn't really have much to do with the sports teams. But there is a contingent of love for those sports teams. Now, the last of these, I only saw one single impression, whether that be a bumper sticker, a flag, a decorative rock or stone or brick or something, some kind of floor mat, whatever. I only saw one, but they do, at least you can say, hey, in a small way, they do have some representation here. Ole Miss at 36. NC State at 37. Purdue at 38. Tennessee at 39. Auburn at 40. A little more SEC love here than I thought there was in totality. Now, this isn't a ton of love, but it is some. Even Vanderbilt has an impression. Shocking. Miami only 1. I thought that would be more, but no. Houston has got an impression, which I'm kind of surprised Houston had one. As much as DFW and Houston, it's been a rivalry for a while, but, there it is. At 44, South Carolina, which also surprises me. Kentucky's got one. I guess someone's a basketball fan. Georgia Tech. Mizzou. Now, Mizzou shouldn't surprise anybody. Georgia Tech was a little surprising. UCLA, no shock with all the damn California people here. 49, Jackson State. Holy crap. At 50, Troy. Also, it shouldn't really surprise me. There's quite a few LSU fans here, too. Well, after Katrina, a lot of people moved up here, moved to Houston. Mostly those two areas from New Orleans. 51, Air Force. 52, Army. So there is some representation on the sports side of those brands. At 53, WKU. I don't know why, but it was there. At 54, the Cal State Toros. I had to look that one up. Like, Cal State? Yeah, apparently they have a team. At number 55, the Wichita State Shockers. I have no idea why there's a Wichita State Shockers fan on my route. But there you go. Morehouse getting some love. At 56. At 57, the Belmont Bruins. Another one I was like, that's a school? But apparently it is. So overall, what did we learn from this exercise? Well, the SEC and the Big 12, definitely the two top conferences as far as in popularity here in DFW. I would have to count up all the impressions, but more than likely, I mean, it's close. It's right there neck and neck. I was a little surprised the SEC was that close in DFW, to be honest. But like I said, with the Katrina thing in Louisiana, with LSU fans, and apparently at least at least one Troy fan. And, of course, Georgia's had all kinds of success. Alabama's had all kinds of success. I was kind of surprised I didn't see anything Florida. There was nothing for the Gators. A little bit of Tennessee love out there. Things like that. So I was like, Vanderbilt. So, and look, there's a lot of Big 12 love. As I said, there's Colorado, there's BYU. I didn't see anything for Utah. Nothing for the Arizona teams. That was weird. No Cincinnati, no UCF, but it's early. They haven't been here that long. Did get some Houston love, though. So it's close between those two conferences. Just decided to do this for some fun. Leave the realignment crap alone for a while. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know if I enjoyed making it or not, but I threw it out there. Anyway, thanks for watching this crap. I'll be back with some more crap later. Bye.